Hi, this is Lisa DeMonte with MyLegal.com. Today is October 5th, 2010, and we're at the Masters Conference here in Washington, D.C. at the Ronald Reagan Building. And with me this morning is Steve Akers, the founder and CTO of Digital Reef, a leading software provider of eDiscovery and digital information governance. Steve, welcome.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Steve, in August of this year, Digital Reef introduced the first open eDiscovery software performance benchmark. Tell us more about this application, what it is, and how it can help law firms and service providers.
Sure. So what we recognized early on that our scalable software could be used in partnership with legal review platforms like Relativity, with legal hold platforms like Akers. And so by having an open standard that could interface with these other products, we could let law firms and legal service providers build a set of comprehensive services that could use our scale as well as these other vertical capabilities. The benchmark came in because so many claims are made about actual processing capability that we wanted to show with a standard data set that we were willing to put out for a third party that we can actually hit 17, 18 terabytes of raw processing a day. We could handle archives and optical character recognition and all the things that are really, really hard to do at scale. So we basically put our money where our mouth was and said, here's a standard and here's a data set you can use to test yourselves.
Very cool, Steve. Some argue, though, that speed doesn't matter, that the real key is to begin with less data, not find a faster way to process more data. What do you say to that?
They're absolutely right, and unfortunately there's so much data out there that you have to be able to get through a lot of it to find the relevant information that you want to send on to attorney review. So let me give you an actual example.
Please.
We had a client who had a customer with a collection. They weren't even sure how big it was because they had PST files and other archives where you don't know how many emails are inside. Our software was able to go in within a business day, crack all that open, and the customer found out they had 35 million emails, documents, and other messages. What our software was able to do with its combination of search and analytic capabilities was pare that down to the 27,000 documents that were actually relevant to the case. Then, because of our scale and our speed of processing, they were able to go back and test the data, make sure they got everything that actually mattered for the case and that there was a very accurate collection. So our software was able to probably save 2 months of time and hundreds, if not millions of dollars of attorney review by paring a very large collection of documents down to the relevant set that actually mattered. So the two are really related. It isn't an equation you can take apart and look at separately as speed versus the smaller document set. You need both.
Good point. Thanks for explaining that.
Sure.
Steve, I have one other question for you. Today, some exciting news from Digital Reef with the announcement of its new product called Portable Collections. Can you tell us what that is and how it's going to be used by law firms and service providers?
Sure. Basically, building on my last example, we run into a lot of clients and customers of ours who have remote sites. They have a number of offices where they need to go in and they need to do a defensible collection and then build an index and a chain of custody set of data structures so they can prove that they got all the documents relevant to a case. They often then want to pull those back to a central data center where they can be reviewed in total. Our software is very unique in that it can build up indices and other data analysis structures you need to do similarity analysis, to do email threading and that sort of thing. And it allows you a team of attorneys to work together and collaborate from a central data collection to review and make sure they've got all the relevant documents and they mark it appropriately. So other products can't do that. They can't build an index and then move it to another place and look at the data in total. So that's our innovation, and that's what we're announcing today.
Very exciting, Steve. Congratulations on the new product, and thank you for taking the time to meet with us this afternoon.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.